In today's video, I'm going to teach you using Slack Workflow Builder with Google Sheets app. We'll connect Slack's Workflow Builder to Google Sheets so routine updates land right in a spreadsheet without manual copy and paste. This is great for logging requests, tracking approvals, or collecting submissions from your team directly in Slack. First, install Google Sheets for Workflow Builder by adding the Google Sheets app to your Slack workspace. In Slack, open the app directory, search for Google Sheets, and add it. If you don't have permission to install apps, send the request to your workspace admin. During setup, you'll be asked to connect your Google account and grant access so the app can read and write to your spreadsheets. Make sure the Google account you connect has permission to the specific spreadsheet you plan to use. Next, create a new workflow or update an existing one using Slack's Workflow Builder. Open Workflow Builder from Slack's menu, give your workflow a clear name, and choose the trigger that makes sense for your process, such as a form submission, a keyword, or a channel shortcut. If you're modifying an existing workflow, you can simply open it and pick up where you left off. Now, add a Google Sheets step to that workflow. In the step picker, search for Google Sheets and select the action you need, like sending data to a sheet or retrieving values to use later in the workflow. This is where Slack and Sheets start talking to each other, letting you log activity, look up records, or update existing rows. Then configure the step to interact with your chosen spreadsheet. Select the spreadsheet and the specific worksheet tab. Map each field from your workflow to the correct home columns in the sheet. For example, you might send a timestamp, a user's name, and a request message into separate columns. Use the variables provided by earlier steps, like form responses, so everything stays dynamic. Ensure your sheet has a clear header row, confirm data types are consistent, and double-check that required columns aren't left blank. If you're adding dates or numbers, set your sheet's formatting to avoid accidental text entries. Finally, publish your workflow to make it active. Publishing locks in your changes and turns on the automation, so it will run whenever the trigger fires. If you revise anything later, remember to publish again so your updates take effect. That's it. With this setup, your team can capture and organize information in Google Sheets without leaving Slack, saving time and reducing errors.